Alright, who's our next woman that we're seeing? Kana Momonogi. I'm very good at reading that. Kana Momonogi. Okay. Kana Momonogi. I'm really bad at names. Alright. What's up? Wait! We've seen her before. I actually recognize her. The moment I saw her face, I don't remember which one she's in. But she's in 0 or fucking 2. She's in one of them. It's absolutely her. It's absolutely her. So many. I think someone was saying before that Yui was returning too. If there were less of them and the game took place over a longer period, maybe it makes sense. Also, they showed up in more than one game, but that's pushing it. Well, this woman's showing up in more than one game. Yui is too. She's absolutely one of the girls from either 0 or 2. I don't remember which one, but she absolutely is. I don't remember which one. Alright, what am I getting for her? Where is our list? Now something important like Yui lost the rights and decided to get new ones and reuse old ones and wipe their memory. He's looking at them like a fucking robots. What the hell? Googling it, Kana's first girl in your face and climbing to a Cowboys Club. Oh yeah, she's like, is she the idly one? Kana's from Kiwami 2, just downgraded to not look weird in PS3. Is she the idol one? I think she is. She's also in a pinkish dress in 2, I believe. From memory, she was one of the ones I didn't find super interesting in that. But you know, comparing any hostess in Kiwami 2 is going to be unfair because in Kiwami 2, Aika exists. Orange juice and a chocolate heart. That's a terrible combination. All right, we're gonna order orange juice and chocolate together. Fucking ill. Kana was the first one who was just generic girl, more or less. Okay. No, there's another girl later on who's like pop idol kind of thing. Yeah, she was just like, this girl was just like, she did everything well kind of thing, something like that. You know, it was one of the later girls who was like a pop idol, and then she ended up writing manga or something. Or maybe that was Kana who wrote manga as well. I thought that was one of the later girls, I don't know. The point is, every hostess is going to just feel inferior because none of them are Aika. It's just, she lines up with just every single part of my, like, personality and tastes and shit like that. Just, like, absolute fucking disaster train wreck of an alcoholic. That's my type. Because it's me. I say that, most days I wouldn't have more than 2 drinks. That being said, most days I'd have 2 drinks, and I think for a lot of people that's a lot. You know, Kiryu-san, you're pretty muscular. You work out, don't you? Are you from Tokyo? That's right. I knew it. I like how we didn't even mention about the working out thing. I can tell you're a Tokyoite. I've been away from Tokyo for a bit myself, though. No, you're from Osaka, because you're in Porsche. Why is that? Well, there are just too many people in Tokyo, you know. I was enjoying the simple life out in the countryside. Ah, yes. The countryside of Sotenbori. Tokyo can definitely be overwhelming at times. Yeah, ever since coming back, I can't bear to get on trains. Too many people? Right. Packed trains just feel claustrophobic now. Countryside has spoiled me. I think I'm becoming a country girl. There were no trains where I was staying, and even the buses only stopped 3 times a day. That sounds like hell. That just sounds like hell. Really must have been out in the boonies then. Did not think I'd ever hear Kiryu say the word boonies, but here we are. Oh yeah, that was practically nothing out there. I went to the train station just the other day, but the train was so fast I couldn't stand it. I just turned around and went home. Don't laugh. There's so many people on it. Maybe I should just go back to the countryside. Heh. I have a shot every single time this girl says heh. But I know trains are like the best way to get around Tokyo. If I can't ride trains, I'm kind of stuck. How? Run everywhere and drink energy drinks. You'll end up jacked and muscular like Kiryu. I was really fine before I went to the country too. I wonder if I can ever get used to living in Tokyo again. Bicycle. I can't. Kiryu cannot. Kiryu can't, in good conscience, recommend anyone ride a bicycle in Kamurocho. You ride a bicycle into Kamurocho, there is a 9 in 10 chance that that bicycle will end up pulverized inside of a thug's spine. Kiryu cannot, in good conscience, recommend that. If he does that, that is absolutely having an ulterior motive of, I could do with some more weapons in combat. Trains are too crowded. I'm right there with you. The trains are definitely too crowded. So I say, we've known Kiryu to take a train, but you literally catch a train in Ryukyu before. Yeah, Spike in Kamurocho. I need more ammo. I mean, it's good for the environment. The more bikes that are destroyed, the better it is for the environment, because every bike's good for the environment. It's totally how that works. Oh my gosh, right? There are way too many people. I was fine before I went out to the countryside, but now I can't. You know what, actually, talking about doing heat moves and people, I haven't done the heat move of the tissue lady yet. I haven't done that yet. How do you do? I don't remember how you activate in the middle of combat. Fine before I went out to the countryside, but now I can't stand the thought of being packed shoulder to shoulder with so many people. That ain't making me worry about it. Well, joking about it does help me deal with it, but I can't keep saying things like that. One way or another, I got used to writing them again. No way I can survive here without him. Ha ha ha. She says ha 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 and he he's a lot. She says them a lot. By the way, I want to apologize to you in advance. I kind of have a habit of punching people in the face. That's right, so do I. Why is that? Just a lot of people tell me I'm kind of an oddball. Heh heh. I fucking hate her heh heh shit already. I already hate her heh heh shit. This game has made me hate women so much that any single time there's like a slight, tiny little thing that bothers me, I'm just like, wow, fuck this person. This game is making me a sexist. Not sure what you mean. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to say weird things. They just slip out. Hey, at least it means you're saying shit. Better than half the women we've been speaking to. Sorry, this yawning isn't about the hostess stuff. I'm just really tired today because I slept like fucking garbage yesterday. We're gonna use as an example. Okay, like, you know the stuff that you write in your graduation essay when they ask like what your treasure is? I wrote down life. That's not weird. When my friends saw that, they asked me if something was troubling me. People always thought I was a weird kid. I'm now worried that she is the lols. Aren't I so quirky and random people? You know, the people who are normal and boring, who really want people to think that they're not normal and boring. So they're just like, lol, aren't I so random and quirky and stuff like that. And it's like, I'd rather you just be boring. In that case, I'd rather you be boring, because that aspect is just very, because that personality type is just very. You know, people who try to supplement their personality instead of having a personality, their personality is just the things that they do as opposed to what their personality is. Emmett from the Lego Movie. I don't like people who are Emmett from the Lego Movie, especially people who are self-aware of that and stick by it and run with it hard. Ugh. Does that make sense? It's a unique answer. It's not weird. It's clever. It's clever. It's like that's like the poetry answer. How is it weird? Your friends fucking suck. It's not weird. It's clever. Yeah, your friends are just shitters. Your friends are assholes. Really? Seriously, to bring response to such an open-ended question. You get it, Kiryu-san. I'm the one who's the one saying I'm weird are actually the weird ones. In this case, I would actually agree with that. I don't really understand how amazing life really is. I don't know. I mean, right now I'm doing hostess clubs in Yakuza 3, so I don't know if it's that fucking great. I mean, it's okay, I guess. That's not... Sure. Well, I'm happy someone understands me. Happy to help. I still don't like how often she's saying... Oh yeah, thumbs up. So I don't like how often she says, heh heh heh. I'm Kana Momonogi. So far, she's less interesting than... Oh my god, I swear this isn't the hostess. I swear this isn't the hostess. I know, I've had a really fucking tired week. The entire week I've been very tired. If you're watching this like as streams are coming out on the Twitch as opposed to watching the videos on the YouTube later on, you really notice that the second day in a row that I have finished work, come home to stream, and I'm drinking an energy drink with it. That's just because I'm really fucking tired. And I think I'm just hitting a point in the day where where my second energy drink's starting to wear off. and the tiredness is just hitting me without the caffeine to supplement me. I mean, there's still some stuff in here, but still. So I think it's just now, like, I'm now getting to the point where the tiredness is hitting me. It's not maybe, like, with Shiori and stuff, it was maybe being bored at it, but this, it's just, I'm actually just really fucking tired. I said earlier, I know I'm kind of weird, oh my god, her entire personality is gonna be, oh my god, aren't I just so lol random XD? Is that gonna be her entire personality? I swear to god. At least you're not doing 3 or even 4 today. Nope, I'm doing 2 today and I'll do 2 later on. There's no... These sessions are already longer than normal Yakuza sessions, doing only 2 of them. There's no way I can do more than that. No way. I can do more. Oh my god. Fucking Christ. Sorry. Sorry. Her hearts didn't even increase from the gift. Her hearts didn't even increase. No, I've just had, it's just been an entire week where I've just been sleeping like fucking garbage. Every day this week I have just slept like absolute fucking trash. So I'm just like really tired. Like every day that I've tried to go to sleep, it's taking me forever to get to sleep, so I'm sleeping later. I'm waking up at least once or twice in the middle of the night. And then I just wake up early because I always wake up early. I have very much noticed, and this is entirely because I work in news agencies, and like the several years that I worked at a different news agency where I'd have to start work at 5 in the morning, so I'd have to wake up way before that because I had to catch a train there as well. And also just, I start at like 7 where I am now, 7 or 8, and stuff like that. But like, no matter how late I go to sleep, I will wake up between 6 and 7 o'clock in the morning. I can go to sleep at 5 and wake up between 6 and 7. My body knows that's when I need to wake up, so I wake up between those times every day, regardless of how late I go to sleep. So it's just like, alright, struggling to get to sleep for an hour. Wake up once or twice in the middle of the night, and then wake up early anyways, and I'm just like, I need sleep. I need some actual proper fucking sleep. This is really hard to sleep this week. And you can tell whenever it's summer when I'm recording, because I'll bitch about the heat several times every single time I do it. I think the reason that it's hard for me to get to sleep is just because it's so fucking humid. It's just so fucking humid, so I'm just lying there with my incredibly shitty, busted, broken fan that I need to fix pointed at me, and I'm just like, it's midnight and the sweat is still pouring out of me and I can't fall asleep like this. You know, I mentioned I've been away from Tokyo for a while. Maybe it's because of that, but I feel like my Japanese is off. Like, my intonation sounds weird. You probably picked up a country bumpkin accent. I can't do accents. We've learned this from Ace Attorney. What do you mean? Well, obviously, I'm trying to sound normal. It's just that sometimes when I talk, I feel, I don't know, like I said, my intonation's off. And it makes me think, huh, did I pick up an accent? Definitely possible. Definitely possible. I'm kind of nervous about talking at all lately. It's because I'm in this line of work. What's being a hostess got to do with it? Oh my god! Ah! All of the tiredness has hit me at once. Fuck me, Jesus Christ. Ah. I'm worried that when someone talks to me, I'll respond to an accent on accident. And I'll sound like some country bumpkin. I knew it! She's a country bumpkin. I knew it! I really need to fix the white balance and lighting balance on my face cam, because I put my hand there and it's just like... Yeah. Yeah. I can't get the brightness and the white balance to be correct if I don't do it auto, but if I do it auto, then this shit happens. I wish I could just have my camera tell me, alright, right now, on auto, what are your current white balance and brightness and like gamma settings and everything? Okay, keep it at that permanently regardless of what changes. I wish I could tell my camera to do that, but my camera doesn't tell me what the values are of all of that shit right now while it's in auto. It just tells me that it's doing it auto. So I've never been able to find a way to properly replicate this look without it being auto. So it means that this, like, this happens and shit like that. It's also when I put my hand closer and sometimes it doesn't focus back on me because I can't have the focus just point, like, here. I don't know how to use webcams. I've only been streaming for, like, almost a year. And I've only been recording with Facecam for, like, half a year before that. How am I meant to know how this shit works? Sometimes it kind of disrupts the conversation. Accents are cute. She's overthinking it, apparently. So I'm not nervous. I know my voice sounds fucking awful and goddamn trash and garbage. I just don't give a shit. I know I sound like shit when I'm yawning all the time. I just don't fucking care. The big difference is, I just don't fucking care. Hey, back from the countryside. Of course you're gonna think you stand out when everyone here's speaking without an accent. No, they are speaking with an accent. It's a Kanto accent. You sound fine, though. To be honest, if you hadn't brought it up, I wouldn't have noticed. You know what? You're absolutely right. I'm having fun talking to you like this, Kiryu-san. I'm not afraid around you, at least. Heh, nothing to be afraid of. Pat said. Something embarrassing happened to me the other day. What happened? Because I have a dog, right? And I took her to the pet store to get some stuff. You have a dog? What's his name? Name's Newton. Newton the dog. That's a cool name. Newton, huh? Sounds smart, right? Well, she doesn't live up to her name. Heh heh. Heh. Fuck. That is still perfect for a child. So the lady register was like, what a cute miniature dachshund you had. And when I heard that, I was like, what? So I told her, I think she's Kaninchen dachshund. And then she's like, she's definitely miniature dachshunds, honey. But I was shocked, like, what? So I asked her again, are you sure she's not a Kaninchen dachshund? The lady explained it to me. She's a miniature. You can tell because she's bigger than a Kaninchen. Bigger than, she's a miniature because she's bigger than the other ones. Apparently, I was mistaken about type of dog I owned this whole time. I wonder, am I just an irresponsible person? Dog breeds are fucking confusing. Dog breeds are confusing. Honestly, the amount of people I've known in my life where they don't even know in any capacity what fucking breed their dog is. They're just like, it's a combination of at least this, possibly some other stuff. I don't fucking know. Like the one dog that I had as a pet, we at least knew it was a purebred Shih Tzu. Because it was like literally a rescue dog from a breeding shelter that was specifically bred because it was like being used as a breeding dog because it was a purebred Shih Tzu. So like I knew that because of the circumstances, and most other people I've known have never known what the fuck they know, like kind of like it's this with this, maybe some others, but no idea like what actually specific it is. Whenever people ask what breed my dog, the answer is dog. See, that's what I do with my cat. My breed of cat is cat. It's tabby is the word that people use a lot, but I've also since learned that tabby's not a breed, it's a type of fur pattern. Like the coloring of the fur pattern, that's tabby, not the breed itself. I learned that like a year ago. So I'm just like, it has tabby code. It is standard cat. It like when you think of the word cat, that's what my cat looks like. Just my cat's a shit. I love my cat. The cat likes me, but still. There are two types of cat, Sphinx and the rest. Well, it's like, because there's other types, like, there's the cats that have, like, the more scrunched up faces and, like, the longer fur. There's, like, obviously the skinless cats. There's the cats that are, like, the really, really fluffy ones. There's the miniature cats that have the little legs and stuff like that. I don't know the proper names of any of them. But, like, my cat is just, like, cat. The standard cat. The standard looking cat that has, like, the tabby fur pattern where it's, like, orange and black kind of thing. Like, not orange and... Like, not the orange and white ones, the orange and black ones. Like, it's standard cat. Go watch, like, part 7 or something of Hyrule Warriors if you want to see my cat, but, like, there's that. Are they that hard to tell apart? I wonder what Newton thought. That's the only one that wasn't insulting. Well, I wonder. She was probably like, what? I ain't no Ganeshan? Something like that. Maybe. Actually, she really thought that, then I doubt she'd ever look me in the eyes again. Heh And sure is in Tokyo, isn't it? It's a city. They're fucked up. Though from my understanding, Sydney rental prices in the city are still, like, way higher. I'm pretty sure Sydney is, like, literally the second highest rental city in the world. I think it's the capital of Singapore that's number 1. I don't remember the name of the city. It's either the capital of Singapore or the capital of Spain. Like, I think, like, outside of the rest of it, like, Sydney is, like, literally second. So fuck you, Tokyo. Ours is worse. I know I just moved here, but I already want to move away. Damn, bitch, you love the country so much. Why don't you marry the country? You know, like where you live? It's not quite it. Something strange about my place. It's haunted. What do you mean strange? This one light socket keeps burning out the bulbs I put in it. Haunted. What? I only moved in 2 months ago, but it's already burned out 4 bulbs. Haunted. No, I had a place like this. One of our previous places, it was the bathroom. I think it was specifically the light would go out at least once a week. And it was just like, This is really irritating. You kind of want to know where you kind of want to have a light in the bathroom of all places. But that was the place that was also falling apart. That was also where the shower was on the second floor and the entryway to the shower had a hole in the floor. It eventually broke over time, just because there was fucked up things in the water and it soaked out with that and it broke out that. The tree roots were growing up so intensely underneath the garage that the garage had like lifted and shifted around away from the house, and the electrical box for the house was like on that wall that connected to the garage, so it was open to the elements. So if it rained in the right direction, water would get into the electrical box and black out the house. The railings on the stairs broke, and they never got fixed. The fence in the backyard fell over and that had to get replaced. There was a redback spider infestation like 2 or 3 times in the backyard. So for like, there was periods of time where it was just like, don't go out into the backyard because a spider out there might kill ya. Oh yeah, the awnings out the front were dangerous and one of them fell and almost hit one of us one time. There's a lot of fucked up places about that place. And somehow it's not the worst place we've lived in. I never leave it on when I leave the room. The light bulb is the right word. And Newton keeps barking at it. It's haunted. It's actually haunted. Newton's barking at it. Kind of a homebody, so it really bothers me when my home isn't perfect. To call an exorcist, it's haunted. No, the dog's just probably barking at it because there's probably something fucked up with the electrical things of it, and it's probably emitting an awful noise that only the dog can hear. That's probably what that is. Exorcist. Actually call an exorcist. I'm actually right. It is actually fucking haunted. I swear I didn't look at the answer ahead of time to see an exorcist and make the haunted joke to start with. I actually just pulled that out of nowhere. I promise you. I'm not reading ahead on these questions. If I was reading ahead on the questions, I'd answer them all instantly because it would go fucking faster. What? An exorcist? Yeah, sounds like you got a poltergeist problem. So some naughty ghost is burning out my light bulb. What do you know about ghosts, Kiryu-san? I still don't know whether they're real. And there's nothing really. Huh? So you're joking the whole time? Maybe. Oh, please, don't you start with that. Extend the session. We can probably get 3.5 hours out of the rest of this. We are going to get 1.5 no matter what we order, so I'd hope I'd get 2 halves from whatever questions remain. Here's the drinking. Actually, am I only getting 1 half from this? Oh, no, I'm getting, no, because the chocolate's 1 half. Yeah. Can you have some too? You get like this much chocolate. We split it between us, and neither of us are going to even notice that we're eating chocolate. Does this part get better in the future games for hostesses? The wait for the person to come over, wait for the girl to say the order, wait for the guy to bow, wait for the guy to walk away, wait for them to come back, wait for them to pour the drinks, wait for them to raise the drinks, wait for them to cheers the drinks, wait for them to nod to each other, wait for Kiryu to pull out his cigarette, wait for her to light the cigarette, wait for him to take a drag of the cigarette, wait for him to blow out the smoke from the cigarette. Does that part get better in the future games, or do I have to wait 5 minutes between all of this shit in the future games as well, and that's just permanently what life is like for me? What's wrong? Why are you staring at me like that? It's your fat tits. Sorry, I told you this content was making me sexist. Nothing. You're just cute. Oh, jeez, Kiryu-san. You can't just say things like that. You're gonna make me blush. Okay, then I want to know something. What part of me do you like exactly? Your fat tits. Your fat tits. Your fat tits. No, I'm staring at her hair. I apparently am not staring at... I can't see them well, but they're a good size. Her silky, beautiful hair. I can't get a nice stare at those honkers that you got, but damn, just from this angle, I can tell they're banging. I really like my hair too. I know, I just, like, my brain just immediately, like, that's what my brain's interpretation of Kiryu is that, like, Kiryu is just, like, woman in front of me, boob. Like, whenever, he's respectful and stuff, like, he doesn't, like, just stare and ogle and something like that. But when he's invited to have the opportunity to, he just, like, his brain just immediately just turns it into, like, a fucking a 12-year-old, and it's just, like, boobs. It's my headcanon of Kiryu. There's something special I do to it, though. I guess I just have naturally good hair. Kana? I am familiar with what you're referring to. When I feel tired or lazy, I just don't care for it at all. Looks great nonetheless. I have a hair routine for my hair. It's called showering every day. I sometimes get people asking, what do you do for your hair to make it look the way that it does? And I'm just like, I shower and condition it. Like, and I shampoo and condition it every day. After I have a shower, I brush it. before I go to sleep, I brush it again, and then when I wake up in the morning, I brush it again. And now I brush it again because I stream after work, so I do that. So I think that, like, I hate this though. Now the front of my hair is doing it. I wasn't doing it before. Probably it's been tucked in with the rest of it. Like, I don't like this. Like, I try to part it and have it on my head, but it's just like I have a fringe, but even the fringe is wavy. Ah, don't do that. I have a hair straightener, but my hair is too thick and powerful for my hair straightener. It's just actually too thick for my hair straightener to work properly. I like a brush hair straightener, so it's like, it looks like a normal brush, but inside of the bristles is where all the heating elements are. And like, it works kind of okay, but it doesn't like make my hair go dead straight. It doesn't do that. Also, I accidentally pressed the X button. All of the snacks, we're having all the snacks. I brought them into Ginza, though, just enough for each of us. Ginza, I completely missed something by pressing my thing. Started eating them and I couldn't stop. And so show me, you ate all the snacks again, didn't you? What's your stomach made of? Hehehehe. Just couldn't help yourself, huh? I've always been like that. There's food in front of me, I'll just go nom, 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 nom. And that's why she likes the chocolate. It's just like, you know, it'd be a waste of it if I just left it sitting there. That's something I'm a massive stickler for. I fucking hate seeing food go to waste. I hate seeing food being thrown out. Like, if I'm out with people or at home and it's just like, well, I'm done with this food, I'm going to throw it away. I'm just like, you fucking hand that to me right now and I will have it. Because I am not letting you just throw out fucking food. What a fucking waste. Boss brought snacks in from the hostess for the break room or something. And she ate all of them. Kana ate all of them. Got it. And the next thing I know, they're gone. Well, it seems like she just ate them all before anyone else got a chance to, so it's not quite the same thing. You know, when you go to a drinking party, this place of food and snack and stuff is supposed to feed the whole party? I am familiar with these. Whenever in the very few situations where I've been to them, everyone is too afraid to take the first thing, so I'm just like, alright, I'll take the first thing. And now that I'm starting eating, everyone else is comfortable starting eating. I have very much noticed that. When it's at parties, I'm the person who starts things happening. If there's a party and people are afraid to go onto the dance floor to start dancing because no one wants to be the first one, I'll be the first one. People are afraid to like snack on the free food nibblies to do that, I'll do that. I'll be the first one. I ain't got no fucking shame. I ain't got no cowardice. I am the person who will be the first person to do that. That's what I've noticed that at like so many fucking parties that I've been to. I will be the first one to jump in because I'm just like, you're all a pussies. Fine, I'll fucking do it. And I get up there and I'm just like, yeah. Look at this dumb white bitch dancing. With extreme quotation marks around the word dancing there. Yeah, let's go. Nobody stops me, I'll end up eating everything. Why do you think that is? He's got a black hole for a stomach. Oh, that one. Black hole for a stomach, yeah. I'm not that skinny. You're skinnier than you should be if you eat that much. Oh, Kiryu-san, you're just being considerate, aren't you? Sorry. Sorry, I consider many things about you. The main thing that I consider is you eating all of that food and all of the weight going to those fat tits of yours. Yeah. Sorry. I'll let you think about me all you want to for free. Masturbation jokes, get it? So the one time Kiryu made a masturbation joke, it was to Aika, and Aika loved the fact that Kiryu did that. I've been thinking about it. I don't think I can handle living in Tokyo after all. So long, farewell. So everything we talk about is the fact that I get lost easily. I mean, it's taking me like 4 games to know Kamurocho off the top of my head, but still. Even when I know exactly where I have to go, end up somewhere else instead. That just sounds like you get distracted. City can be confusing. And the city's always go, 24 hours a day. Morning, night, whenever. People are always going somewhere. You can go out to eat, shop, or play at any time, too. I swear it's not me finding this content boring. It is me being very sleep deprived. Sounds about right. And the countryside, there's oceans and mountains all around. You have to travel forever to get anywhere, so that's what I hate. As much as I bitch about certain aspects of the city, there's no way I could not live in a fucking city. Hell, I live fairly decent out from the heart of the city where I currently live, and I'm just like, damn, it's too far. I'm going into the city tomorrow to eat ramen. You know how long I have to be on the train for? Like a fucking hour. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's also funny, because it's going to take me an hour ride to get into the heart of the city, and yet I still technically live in the city. Sydney's fucking weird. And at night, it was so peaceful. No people, no lights, just the darkness, the wilderness, and the bugs chirping you to sleep. Hehehe. See, we just have traffic here. Actually, I can't hear that. I live on a main road, but my window faces away from the main road, so I can't hear the fucking traffic. You can see so many stars, too. That's something I don't like about living in the city. Light pollution, And also just pollution makes it very hard to see the sky of a night. And I really like that.
Kana.
One of the fucking best, like, nighttime experiences of looking up the sky I've ever had was the one time I went on a cruise ship. And this one particular night on the cruise ship where it was a full moon, so all of like the group that I was hanging out with on the cruise ship, we were all just like on the top deck out overlooking the ocean in like the middle of the ocean, so there's no like you can't see it, there's no way there's any like land anywhere near you. Not in a terrifying sense and stuff like that, but just like there's no fucking light pollution or pollution of any kind. And it was just a full moon right in front of us, and it's just like, god damn, the full moon is lighting up like the entire ocean around us, and it's so full in the sky and there's stars everywhere. And I'm just like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. I loved it. I loved it. It was so good. It was so good. I had a shirt that was just like 28 pictures of the different phases of the moon from the view of Australia, and it was so good. And I'm upset that I don't have that shirt anymore because it was like a shirt that I had when I was like 17, so it's very much worn out. It doesn't fit me anymore. But still though, it's a very nice shirt. You know about the Geji centipedes? What the? We're talking about the countryside. Are they in the countryside? It sounds off topic. Unless I'm in a reference book. Apparently the Geji are part of the Geji genus in the Geji family. Get your head in the game. Sorry. High School Musical references, sorry. You know, those hot things that are with, like, in all of the youth today. That's a lot of Gejis. Sure is. The book said they're only supposed to be about 3 centimeters, but I swear they were like 10 in the countryside. It's pretty big. It's like that big. House centipedes. Like centipedes that love fucking house music. You just put on a rager and all the centipedes just start coming in and lift up the top half of their bodies and just start, well, head banging but body banging. What a fucking bunch of fucking... Those are some fucking hard cunt centipedes. I love those centipedes. Those centipedes are fucking sick cunts. I love them. You know, now that I'm back in Tokyo, I wouldn't change that place for the world, even if it's a boring backwater with nothing to do. So that's why I couldn't be in the country. I need shit to do. Do you think they've got internet that I could do this streaming shit on the countryside? Hell no! Think there's an EB Games out in the countryside to buy your videos? Hell no! No way! I'm a city slicker for life. Some things shouldn't change, I guess. No, I'd like to go there sometime, apparently, is my actual answer. I'd like to go there sometime. I swear it's because I'm tired, not because I find this boring, I swear. If you went there, you'd totally be like, oh my gosh, there's really nothing here. Nah, Kiryu would find like a cow to fight or something like that. He's fought a tiger, he can fight a cow. Seriously, looks like a village that was blasted back to the feudal era. That makes me want to go even more. Dreams of Kenzan once more. Hope you're not too shocked when you do. I'm sure it'll be fun. So if I went with you, does that mean we're spending our nights together, Kiryu-san? Our nights under the stars together, with nothing around us to hear us, or nothing. No, with nothing that we can hear and no one to hear us.
Yeah.
I don't mind me. I'm just fantasizing a little. Nothing. I have nothing to tell you because we're full on hearts. I think we're perfect this one again. Kiryu going out into the countryside. Suddenly, Kiryu-chan. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Majima. What? How even? Shoot. I sent one of my pictures to my family, Arai. Oh, did you accidentally sex with me or family members? Orkies. Did you gain weight? Damn, she really is increasing the size of those fat tits. Ouch. I get stressed out. I sometimes hold myself in my room and pig out. You've mentioned this. So far, there's been like 3 different things that you've talked about that are just about how much food you eat. Feeling so sluggish lately. Maybe I spend too much time in the countryside. The only things this woman talks about are food in the countryside. Every single thing about. Well, once again, back to the women who have a singular personality trait. The singular person. You know what she is? You know what she is? She's that fucking person who goes to another country for a fucking 3-month holiday and comes back like that's their entire culture and that they've adopted everything about their personality and lifestyle from their 3-month stay in another country. That's what she's fucking like. But it's from the countryside of her own country. Don't worry about it, we're not going to diet. Kiryu-san, have you heard of the banana diet? It's where you just choke on coke all day. Sorry, I'm just, you know, brain's going places. It's not about wasting effort, not wasting money, and not wasting time. What does that do with bananas? Doesn't that concept totally fit me? Apparently, common diet is to eat bananas for breakfast. No one succeeds on a diet like that. I've never gone on a diet in my life. Kiryu, that's again, an incredibly verifiably true thing for Kiryu. Kiryu's main things that he eats are alcohol, burgers from Smile Burger, and various pre-made rice foods from Popo. They're the main things that Kiryu eats. Oh, and pieces of shit like you for breakfast, but you know, separate thing. Never gone on a diet. I'm not gonna diet in my life. Yeah, Kiryu. Never gonna diet in my life. Kiryu-san, you don't need to. You're already in great shape. I get it from beating up people all the time. This isn't about me. You can't be so reckless with your eating or your body will pay the price. Kiryu, you're not one to talk. Kiryu, you're not one to talk. Are you worried about me, Kiryu-san? I just want you to gain all those weight onto those fat tits of yours. Take a shot every time I've uttered the phrase fat tits. You'll be very uncomfortable by, well, even without the drinking, but still though. As I said, this Hostess content is doing its best to turn me into a sexist, and I'm worried how much it's working. I'm worried how much it's working, because oh my god. I gained weight! She's once again talking about that. She gained 3 kilos! No! Even skipping dinners. Hope you'll still like me if my arms get pudgy. Don't skip meals. Don't skip meals. That's bad. Don't do that. Don't do that, Kana. Okay, no, I never eat breakfast, but I don't do that for weight loss reasons. I do that because if I eat breakfast, I will... Oh, right. Alright, we got to 10 hearts and I actually need to be here. I mean, yeah, I never eat breakfast, but... That's not just because I don't want to for weight loss reasons. I don't eat breakfast because if I eat breakfast before I go to work, I'm at work on my own in retail, serving people for a long enough time in a row without anyone else to come in to cover for me that I will desperately need to go to the bathroom before I have the chance to, and it's incredibly uncomfortable. So I skip breakfast for that. And head to the club, so come by, so if you got that. Did I fuck up? Did I fuck up? I didn't mean to go into the popper. Now that reading Sir X's guide, she literally just fucks you around here. You're meant to go back to the club, you go back, she's not there, you come out, and she's just like, oh, sorry, I am here. Apparently she does just fuck you around on this. I thought she was in today. No. Do I have to go through another thing with her to get the fucking date? I'm on 10 hearts. Do I have to actually do another Hostess thing with her to get, like, do I have to actually waste my time not being able to get hearts with her to do this? Why does it... Sorry. I didn't think you'd really come to see me. Sorry I wasn't there. You told me to come in. You told me to come in. Do I have to actually sit through another conversation with her where I can't get any hearts? Why? Again, like, it's another issue with the way that they do the Hostess stuff in this game. They make you waste so much time. The hearts max out, and then you gotta upgrade them again, and then you gotta upgrade them again. You gotta sit through questions even when your hearts are maxed out and you get no progress. You can get, like, you can have good dates with the girls, but because you need your hearts maxed out before you get the dates with the girls, those points go nowhere. But you can lose hearts if you go on a bad date with a girl. Sometimes they do this where you gotta come back when you're already... They make you, like, it's already time consuming enough as it is, because there's 10 of them, and they're already individually long already each. But then they, like, make you sit through, like, 1.5 to 2 minutes of cutscenes before this part starts. And then they just have these moments where they make you waste time by just, like, go in and out and just try to find her and she's not there and it's on. And it's just, like, again, it feels like the writers want you to hate these women. It really does. It really does. Like, even the last girl, right? Even Rin. Like, I mentioned there was parts of her personality that I like. There's parts that I don't, but there's parts that I do. And I liked her because she had more depth to her personality than any of the other characters. But even, like, all of the characters, including her, that I'm just like, I'm sorry my personality is so shithouse, and I'm sorry that I'm such an awful person to be around. And, like, that's, like, not the first woman that we've had who's just talked about, I'm sorry I'm a terrible person. I'm sorry I'm annoying to be around. The writers of this game, it really, really feels like the writers of this game wanted you to not like the Hostess content. It's like they wanted you to not like the women that you see. And once again, I am forced to ask the question, who hurt you? And why am I having to suffer for it? What the fuck? Seriously, I'm sorry. Are you not feeling yourself? Not that. What then? Apologizing because I totally crashed. I should laugh it off because I have to punish you. How kinky are we? How kinky are we? We're not kinky at all. Boring. Ha 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 ha. Heh 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 heh. Such an airhead, aren't I? You went out of your way to see me, but I was out like a college girl on her 20th birthday. Except it was food that did you in, right? Bingo! You read me like a book, Kiryu-san, because she eats food. Get it? You've only got one vice. Kiryu has at least 3. Kiryu-san, Something I want to talk to you about. It's not really something you're supposed to tell people, but will you hear me out? Sure, why not? What's up? What's going on? I don't think there's a good way to say this, but I have chlamydia. Oh, that's fine. Okay, like, as an example, do you have any regrets or anything like that, Kiryu-san? He says, having traumatic flashbacks. Some. He just starts staring off into the distance. Some. I sometimes hate myself. Really get caught up in thinking about my past regrets and mistakes. Okay, no, it's not that I'm caught up on them, it's more, I feel like I'm running away from my problems because I can't see the future. Damn, this isn't related to countryness or food stuff. Have you got some more personality going on? Pulls out another PS2 copy of Yakuza. Here, play through this. Why do you have so many of these, Kiryu? Look, I don't like the Kiwami version. The March Everywhere thing, I love the dude. He's my boyfriend, but I still see him too much in that. I'm sorry for bringing it up. Something so heavy, Kiryu-san. It's alright. They're not as heavy as your fat tits. You're not alone. I'm not even thinking of answers anymore. I'm just answering. I will say, this girl's pretty far down. This girl's pretty far down. This is at least an interesting conversation, though. Because, like, it's more than just, I am a country girl. I'm a country girl in the big city, and I don't know how to handle it. Or, I like eating food because I like eating food. There's actually something else going on here. Oh my god. Life gets everyone from time. It's only natural for you to feel that way. So I don't feel like you have to shoulder this burden alone. We're all right there with you. I don't know who all of us is, but we're all there. You're right. Hehehe. Starting to feel better already. It's also that fake laugh that she does that I hate the most, but still. Ah, pardon me. Glad to hear it. I got some old pictures in here, and I realized something. If you don't show me a picture of the dog by the end of this entire thing's gone to waste. I want her photo to not be a photo of her. I want it to be a photo of her goddamn dog, or this entire thing. This entire fucking diversion has been a waste of my time. She's so cute when she was a tiny puppy, but lately she's acting like an old fart. Wow. I mean, what's she doing? And then flopping out on the floor with her belly out. Like, have some decency. You're gonna catch a cold. And I think that's how that works with dogs. She just lays there even when I try to give her food. Of course, when I crack open snacks, that's when she comes running. food? She's totally faking being sick. Should she even be doing that? Like, come on, it's so unladylike. But I can't stay mad at her. You can't. Don't force your bioessentialist bullshit onto a dog, Kana. But at least she's cute. But at least she's cute. They're always cute when they're little. They're always cute when they're little. Now it might be the hostess content in conjunction with me having like 6 hours sleep in the past 7 days. Grown-up Newton's nothing like puppy Newton though. Show you the picture of Newton when she was little sometime, then I'll see. You better, if you don't show me a photo of the dog. If you don't show me a photo of this fucking dog by the end of this, I'm throwing my controller through the screen. It's gonna go right through it. It's gonna go right through the screen. Right through it. Just, I will smash this like $600 monitor that I purchased and my $100 DualSense 5 if I don't get to see a picture of this goddamn fucking dog. I saw the word Newton and I got excited and I thought it was a photo of the dog. So you haven't even Newton above. Must feel good because she fell asleep. Wish I could have shown you a sleeping face. You could have taken a photo! So mad. So mad. Show me this goddamn fucking dog. This is Kana from Shine. Hey, what's up? I know I messed up the other day. I want to make it up to you. Would you be free for a day right now? Make it up to me. Well, normally this is just what happens for dates. Normally people don't need to make up anything to me, so they do, but they just go on a date with me anyway because they want to. And that's not what you're doing. So like, you're not really making it up to me. As opposed to just like screwing me over more. Sorry. How about this? I asked about the karaoke getting better in the future games. How about the hostess content? Do the hostesses get better in the future games? Or at the bare fucking minimum, is there less of them? Or at the bare minimum, is there less of them? I had something funny happen to me recently. A while ago, some random person approached me on the street, right? He was like, want to be a model in a fashion magazine, trying to scout me and stuff. What'd you say? Oh, tons of girls walking around, so I didn't realize he was talking to me at first. I was like, you want me to be a model? Totally thought he was just being mean, using me as the butt of a joke, you know? When I realized he was serious, I was like, well, what was I supposed to say? I got someone like me be a model. You know you're attractive, shut up. No harm in trying, right? I'm gonna go in front of so many people. No way am I pretty enough, you're fine. You'll do great. Okay, Kiryu-san, when you say it, I can almost believe it. We are doing karaoke, woo. I don't remember full hostesses at all, but looking it up, there's only 7 in 4. And each playable character gets different ones. Only 7! This is number 8. So it means how many I did before this one is how many is in that. Which is not a good thing. That's not a good thing. That's too many. That's too many still. Do they have sub-stories attached to them, so I have to do it for 100% completion? Well, or at least, like, more so complete, like, main completion? I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but I love to sing. Every girl here loves to sing. Everyone sings. Where has your touch gone? I don't remember. I haven't done this one! It's a new song! It's a new fucking song! Oh my god! What? Actually a new song! Gasp! Gasp! Where has your touch gone? I'm gonna shut up for this one. Line. That sucks. Did I really do so badly that the transition didn't even start? I feel like I didn't actually miss that many. I literally already got 90. Does that one just not have one? I got above 90. Does that one just not have a transition at all? Because I was gonna say, I don't think I missed many. It's literally one of my highest scores that I've gotten in this game so far. We're literally 4th on the leaderboard. It's literally the second best I've ever done because Now's is the second one and the others weren't me. Honestly, the build up to that being the final karaoke song that we heard was not worth it. Not only is it probably the least interesting song out of... Okay, there is one song that I keep shitting on for being bad, and to the point where I don't even remember what the song is, but that song wasn't good. Like, there was nothing wrong with it, but there was nothing that stood out or was, like, memorable about it or anything like that. And it didn't even have a transition to it. Like, it's not like the transitions in this game are, like, massive or wild or anything. It's just someone singing on a stage. But, like, that one didn't even have anything to it. Wow, that was a lot of build-up to the final karaoke song. And it's by far the worst karaoke experience that we've had in the series so far. Oh my god. You should come see me if you want to, Babaka. Alright, okay. I'm so deflated right now. Is that meant to have one, or did I somehow fuck up? Can anyone confirm whether that one was meant to have one or not? Because it feels like it was meant to. She's still not in? Is she doing this shit to us again? I know I'm not going to work today. I think I didn't mean to disappoint you. I'm the worst. Should have something. So why didn't it show me? I literally got above 90. How is my score so terrible that it didn't even start the transition? How did I do so badly that it didn't even start it? How did I, like... I got about... How? What the hell? What the fuck? I'm mad at video games. She also didn't like my gift. She doesn't like my gift. Oh, I get why she likes the orange juice, because she likes sugary stuff. That's why. Yeah, no, I don't like the idea that the hostess is in Yakuza 4. Or possibly all of them are the same as this. 7 is not much less than 10. It's not much less. I was hoping like 4 at max. Oops, I did it again. I texted you to come in when I wasn't showing up. Oh baby, baby. Went out of your way to see me? I mean, we're at the karaoke parlor. It's like literally around the corner. It wasn't that big of a deal. This is only 2 times in a row. I'm a terrible hostess. Was it an emergency? No, anything but. What then? I just passed out again. Maybe you should eat some food that isn't just pure sugar, so you actually are able to get by without passing out all the time. Wild idea. Wild idea. No, I really have to punish you. Don't you have an alarm? I have two, but they still don't help me wake up. I even bought this ginormous one, but it's not big enough, but it's not enough. I know what I have to do. I have to buy a 3rd one. Let's go buy a new alarm clock, Kiryu-san. No, am I kidding? If 2 aren't doing anything, what good would a 3rd be? Not much. Have a roommate to pour a glass of water on your face. If you gave me a wake-up call every morning, Kiryu-san, no, because I'd just be like your phone having an alarm and it wouldn't help at all. Kana, I'm not responsible for waking you up. Kiryu is not willing to deal with this. I was asking for directions from the police, and instead they groped and strip searched me and accused me of doing drugs. Another dang Kamarucha. And while I was doing this, old lady came out and said she just got mugged, right? Officer got asked questions like when, where, and all that. Old lady couldn't really remember and was kind of panicking. So the officer said she should come back when she could remember. So the old lady started crying. It's terrible. Police are just the worst. Never mind. Best girl. Best girl. Best girl. Kana, best girl. They have a sign that specifically watch out for muggings. That doesn't mean they can just sit around when it does happen. No, if they warn you, then like it's your fault then. I guess there isn't any justice in this world. Everyone and everything is just fake. Alright, Kana, here's what I'm gonna need you to do. I'm gonna need you to take this hammer and this sickle. I need you to take this bottle with tissue coming out the top of it and this lighter. So it can be pretty rotten sometimes. Hand her a brick. Hand her a brick. What can be rotten? Let's bitch out the cops together. Apparently staying quiet and listening. Criticized that cop, but I couldn't do anything to help the old lady either. In the end, I'm just as fake as everyone else. You're not literally paid by the government to help. They are. Okay, they're not paid by the government to help, but the impression that a lot of people have is that that's what it is. A lot of people are okay with their money going towards them because they're under the impression that's what they're paid for. It's not, but that's what people are under the impression of and why they're okay with it. You know what? Take some time to calm down and think it over. Alright. Thanks, Kiryu-san. I do feel a little better after talking to you. Happy to help. You always just know what to say. So that's why Darthay's the best in this game out of any game that he's been in so far. Now he's a journalist. You know, a slightly less fucked up or awful occupation to have. Listen to this, Kiryu-san, what's up? I had this super weird dream. It was a sex dream. But it involved clouds. Like, not stripes, the ones in the sky. It was a really weird sex dream. In the dream, I had to get up and use the bathroom, right? Did you piss the bed, Kana? Kana, did you piss the bed? Your dog was pissed off at you for using the bathroom. You woke me up in the middle of the night for this, fuck you. I realized Newton's legs are way longer than they should be. And I was like, what the heck? That's creepy. Surely dogs only get long legs. That's wild, right? Hehehe. It's a weird one, alright. Think it means something? Newton was trying to send a message. I've discussed it before, but I have no context of understanding what people mean when they talk about dreams. So I've just heard if you piss in a dream, you piss in real life. It's like video games. Other good things happened today, so maybe Newton was just trying to tell me I was gonna have a good day. They don't mean anything. What are they? Dreams don't mean anything. Apparently that's the correct answer. They don't mean a goddamn thing. Ah ha ha ha. You're right, it's nothing but a weird dream. So funny when Newton clicked that song at me though. So Newton's legs were extra long. It's the most bizarre thing in the world. Well, it wasn't in the world because it was in a dream. Let me tell you a secret, okay? Bro, one of my most precious treasures. You know what my treasure is? The only thing I can see on you that would be it is your necklace. So I don't see you wearing anything else. Unless you consider your fat tits like a massive treasure of yours. I swear at some point, I'll not mention her fat tits. No, I won't. I'm gonna keep doing that for the rest of it. Apparently her hands. Oh, her watch? Well, it says her hands. Her necklace, maybe? Nah, she brought her boobs, obviously. Her watch! It's the watch! How'd you know, Kiryu-san? I knew it was something you treasured the moment I saw it. Heh Bought it as a trick for myself last year. Simple, and it goes pretty much all my clothes. It's like silver, like with gems in it. That's not a simple watch. No, the simple watch is that fucking digital watch I bought for Yui or whatever her name was. Impressed, Kiryu-san. You really do know me. Yeah, I definitely know you. No, we're looking at the guide. Good place to stop, y'all. We can stop. Because we're gonna waste time here if we have more hearts. There's only so much I can do, right? There's only so much. Instant noodles. I've been eating nothing but cup noodles lately. Yo, you and me both, Kana. I've had so many cup noodles. I almost bought cup noodles for dinner tonight, well, like after work, and then I remembered I'm eating ramen tomorrow, so I shouldn't. I literally was going to today, but yeah. Probably not good for me. The longer I live alone, the more annoying cooking gets. Plus, there's always leftovers, and I'll just want to cook my favorite foods. I wish I could eat a ton of dessert. I mean, only cooking your favorite foods and having nothing else is the exact reason why the only fucking thing that I cook for dinner 90% of the time is chili. Meeting up. Guy wanted to show you how grateful I am for stuff, Kiryu-san. We could go on an after-hours date. Woo! Yeah! Back to the gelato bar. Back to the gelato bar. Barge through everyone. I have a hot date to go on. Everyone get the fuck out of my way. Get out. Get out. Go on. Get. 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 You know, considering I was this girl's manager like 2 or 3 years ago, it's amazing how she doesn't remember me and I don't remember her. Weird that. Weird. Weird. And if you better fight me. Don't fight me, don't fight me, don't fight me, don't fight me. Yay! Yay, no one for me. Hey, Kana. You're here early. So are you. Sorry for everything. I know I'm always such a pain for you. You aren't, don't worry about it. You're really not mad? I think I'm just a hopeless airhead. What gave you that idea? I'm just a little tired. You and me both, Kana. You and me both. Never like saying what's on my mind because I don't want people to worry about me. But when you keep talking shit about yourself, it would make people worry. And it's not like I don't have things I want to do and say, you know. I just can't live with not doing them if that means not rocking the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby. Rock the boat. Don't do the boat over. So I just keep my pain to myself. Jesus. And so I'm always alone. Jesus Christ, Kana. Do you need some help? I think I can be honest with you, Kiryu-san, but still. You just were honest. You were honest just then. You were very honest. Yakiniku! Surely there'll be someone who wants to actually eat some yakiniku and actually not get sick from it. Probably not. Probably gonna be everyone who's always gonna be sick from the yakiniku. Yakiniku ni. Again, if anyone wants a flight over here to deck me in the face for that one, I give you permission to do so because that was terrible. I'm gonna try not ordering absolutely everything on the menu and see if that helps a little bit with like making the girls like the food. Maybe ordering everything is part of the issue. Maybe ordering everything on the menu is what makes them feel sick. Yay! Yay, I didn't fuck up! I didn't fuck up! Yeah! Yeah! I didn't completely balls it! Woo! I didn't lose hearts. I didn't gain any because of the way the game is structured, but I didn't lose any. Yes! Today's the day! I promise I'll make it into work. Please come by the club if you don't mind seeing me. if she's not there, I'm gonna talk to her boss about her getting fired if she's not there. Well, my face is itchy. Punchy, punchy, punch. Pal, get out of here, Kanishi. I already beat your ass in the Wardens with you, and I'm gonna beat your ass in this. My head up. Well, I don't remember fighting anyone's names in my head in any game that I've played, but still. Ah! Ah! Oh no, this is. I was about to say, is this the parking lot with the mysterious liquid? But no, that's somebody's came from district. Never mind. There is this pebble over here. I like how there's just sometimes pebbles just sitting around. Ow! Oh, you got a stun gun. Ah, fuck! Come on, Kipari, no, what are you doing to me? Lol. Ah, fuck it, Hulk smash time. Hulk smash! There we go. Old magazine? You just gave me the most random trash you had in your pocket. That doesn't make up for shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's a motherfucking prick-ass prick right there. Sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to run into you. Don't you run into me. Get out of my way. I swear to God, if she's not here, I'm getting her fired. I'm getting her fired if she's not here. Will she be here? Will she get fired? Yay! All of the girls at Shine are gonna keep their jobs, unlike all of the girls at the at Jewel. Yay! It was a blast. Aren't you looking fashionable? Should give a gift? No, she doesn't appreciate it anyways. Yo, actually, I just realized. We went on an after-hours date with this girl, and she didn't immediately take us back to the cabaret club afterwards, so I actually still got the bonus for wearing my good clothes. Yo, let's go. That normally doesn't happen on the second date, because you normally go straight to the cabaret club immediately afterwards with them to it, so you don't get the bonus for the wearing clothes, because I've already seen the clothes and stuff like that. But I actually got it this time around. Best dance moves I've got. Cheers! Cheers! Woo! Cheers! Such a basic lighter. Like, it's just like a little, just plate, like fucking little plastic one. They don't have like any of the fancy, like huge ones that you fold over in the big thing. Like none of the fancy big gold ones. It's just like the most basic fucking Bic lighters that they've got. Been anything interesting going on with you lately? Still don't know camera control that well, so let me know if you find something out of the ordinary. Make me happy. Would you do it for me? What does she want to hear about? Gelato, kimchi, matcha burger, or tatakatan? Let's talk about matcha, because we haven't had anyone actually. I don't think we've spoken about matcha with anyone. Have you heard about the matcha fair over at Cafe Alps? Of course! I know where all the best snacks are. You like sweets? Kiryu has not paid attention to a single word this woman has said. If I see a snack in front of me, you have to gulp it down, and in one bite too. I unhinge my jaw, stretch out, and go. That's what I do. By the way, did you decide on whether or not you want to become a model for that fashion magazine? Oh, that. Still can't decide. Not an easy decision, is it? I don't think I'm good enough right now. If it's about the fat thing, then fuck those people and don't worry about it. It's bullshit. Think on it, I guess. Think on it, yeah. I like how a lot of the time the best answer is just what's the one that makes you not a dickhead. But yet sometimes the question is what makes Kiryu a giant fucking jerk, and that's the actual answer. So, you know, it's a bit of give and a bit of take. Not like I have to give him my decision right away. Exactly. Either way, that's the thing you're worried about me, Kiryu-san. Why wouldn't I be? I'm strange. Hey, advice. One of my friends is in deep trouble with debt. Show me their loan sharks, I'll beat them up, and they'll cancel the debt out of fear for their life. It's usually how this goes. That ain't good. Tried to talk to her about it, but she ain't listening. Tried to persuade her to pay it off as soon as possible, but she isn't getting it. It's so exhausting. Talking to people is so hard. When I look at someone's face, I start getting nervous, and the expectation to talk is like, ugh. I agree. Words are hard. Ah! Yoink! Sorry. I guess in the end, the only one I'll ever be comfortable around is Newton. Hey, what about me? Kiryu-san, I'm sorry. And I'm so sensing you here, and I do my best, but I'm always doubting yourself. It just seems like you have a lot of self-doubt and, like, self-esteem issues, which I feel like at this point you probably need therapy for, because I don't know how much I can help. But, like, God, I think that's just the main thing for you. You're doing great, sweetie. Pats on head. What am I saying? You're doing great, sweetie! Pat on head. I enjoy talking with you. She's not like one of the terrible ones, but there's not much personality. Like, she's not one of the, she's not Shiorian, she's not Yui. But she is like all of the others that weren't Rin in that it's just kind of basic. Rin has stood out the most so far, just because she actually had depth to her personality, and none of her personality was, like, basic girl. I don't mind difficult topics. In the end, I still get to talk to you, right? Yeah, you really do listen to me, Kiryu-san. Maybe that's why I always wanted to talk to you about these things. Aww. Oh. There's something seriously going on with my dreams, is there? I had another dream about Newton last night. Maybe you're scared of your dog. Same one? When I got home, I could hear her doing her usual, yay, mummy's home freak out on the other side of the door. I am familiar with this with puppy dogs, yes. So I started to tease her by waiting outside a little. Then suddenly the sounds just stopped. Got really worried. I opened the door and she's not even there. But I see the futon's kind of moving. Figured it was Newton in the futon, so I yanked the cover off. And she was in there alright, but she had no hair. She was smooth and hairless as a baby. That's fucked up. And I was like, OMG. Obviously, if she has no hair, it makes sense that she's gonna get chilly. I feel bad for her and I picked her up. That's when I woke up. And what do I find when I wake up? Newton's snoring on top of me. You just dream of a dog because you like a dog. What do you think? Is that one a bad omen? Dreams don't mean anything. We already discussed this. Maybe the hellish part is. No, we're apparently agreeing that dreams are totally omens. We're apparently agreeing on this. Might be okay if it was summer. Being hairless would help her cool down. But still, it's a little creepy to see her without hair. Wait, that's not the issue here. Well, nothing to worry about anyway. You sure? It's fine. Just a dream. Do you feel better about talking this? Thanks, Kiryu-san. Oh, no, keep it going. We got one question left. I don't think that's the question to end it, so just keep it going. No, I don't want to order anything else. I don't want to order anything else. But I do need another cigarette. I don't want any more food, but I do need to smoke this next cigarette. Got some clothes that are perfect for Newton today. This woman likes her dog a lot. So that's the thing. If you talk about nothing about your dog, that's fine. Because dogs are cute. So that's fine to talk about. That might have been the last one. Oh. Oh, I thought that was only a question that's like when you get 20 hearts. Whoopsies. Oh, well. Oh. Two cute costumes, a honeybee and a dinosaur. Okay, that is adorable. Which one before I came into the club today? Not a pet show toys. The costumes I just wear, right? When I saw them, I was like, OMG, and I had to buy them. She's saying OMG whenever she talks about her dog. She really likes her dog. She's a dog mom. She's dog mom. More personality than the others, at least. They look adorable. I want to go home so I can see what she looks like in You like costumes, huh? I'm just gonna go with that. You like costumes, huh? I'm gonna go with that one. I mean, we generally talk about, like, people we found on the dates and stuff, which we just haven't had with her. Yeah, true. It's just the modeling thing. And, like, her clearly having some form of nutritional deficit because she keeps passing out. I love him. Newton's just a silly little girl, so they're perfect for her. Well, she'll probably be like, why are you doing this to me when I put her in the honeybee costume? You should try wearing a matching honeybee set. Here at the honeybee inn. Okay, you one, Kiryu. I'll put you in a honeybee suit, make you walk with me and Newton. I can imagine your face, like, why are you doing this to me? Yeah, that'd probably be my reaction. Kiryu would look good in a honeybee inn suit. He'd look good in that. Those suits are good. I stand by. The male outfits for the honeybee inn are significantly better than the female ones. Like, there's actually, like, a look to them that isn't just tits and legs. And ridiculous props. It's like an actual fit. Do I do any martial arts? Yes. In a sense. In that a homeless man teaches me how to hit really hard. That's how muscular. You're pretty built, Kiryu-san. I said you do some kind of martial art or something. Yeah, I am the favorite pupil of the Kamaki school. You want to learn karate. Not as good as Kamaki. Not as good as Kamaki. Tell mother that she said girls shouldn't be doing karate. And that's when you karate chop her and tell her, fuck you. None of those are as interesting as karate. You can't use abacus to beat up a motherfucker. There's likely an abacus ain't moved somewhere in this fucking franchise. Those things I just mentioned, I quit after one day. Can you guess which one it was? Using an abacus, because calculators exist. Swimming? Apparently swimming. Apparently swimming. Good guess. Sugoi desu. Kana was when I first tried it. I got lost looking for the women's changing room, accidentally opened the doors to the men's ones. It was so embarrassing. I got to pull everyone else had already gotten in. Paddington thought I was late, so I never went in there. Oh, you jumped in, but your feet never touched the bottom. I thought I was gonna drown. That sounds like it's your fault that you just gave up after that. That'd do it. Banana. Oh yeah, you mentioned the banana diet. Yeah, I'm gonna skip through this. Don't is really started eating bananas too. Can dogs eat bananas? I don't know. If you've been eating banana, I always ask her, do you want to diet with me? And I show her the banana. Did you sniff the banana and give me a look like she was grossed out? Now she started to sniff her on her own. She took a bite out of one. There, she eats the banana now. You can eat bananas? She's still eating it pretty cautiously though. She's not dog for eating bananas, don't you think? The dog that we had, its favorite food was Scotch finger biscuits. So I can't judge. Also, my cat loves lettuce. So like, I can't judge. One of our other cats that we had likes chocolate yogurt. So, can't judge. I'm not sure she thinks of herself as a dog. That's probably it. Yeah, she doesn't think of herself as a dog. I think you're right. Maybe she thinks she's a person like me, or maybe something else. Either way, Newton must live a happy life. Certainly hope so. I'm sure of it. Time's up. There we go. Over now. Snap back to reality. Oh, the ghost gravity. Oh, something is happening. And we got our SSR card. Woo. Nice. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. One more stream after this. The next stream we do of Yakuza, and I'll be done. Until we have to train one of them for like 20 hours in a row. I'll see you again sometime, right? What are you doing with your hand? Are you just like holding his face? I think she was just holding the face. Feeling bad lately. Haven't been very motivated. Maybe I'm too stressed out. Country bumpkin girl. What can I say? The training stream. That one's gonna be a fun one. That's gonna be a fun one. Okay, random question. I've already been warned that it sucks. I've already been warned that it sucks, right? Should I bring some hardcore narcotics onto stream for that one? Is that going to be the only way everyone can make it through that stream? Kiryu-san, what happened? Help me, she's gone and I'm lost. No, that's a dog! Took me never a walk and I'm getting answer I've never been on before. Wandering around and then I realized Newton was gone. Fuck! Fuck! Where are you? No. Can I name anything nearby that's distinct? Narrow place, it's crammed full of stuff. Champion District. Wait right there. Narrow place crammed with stuff. That is absolutely Champion District. Absolutely Champion District. That makes the most sense. Oh. Get out of my way! I have a dog to find! Hey, I guess if we find the dog here, I don't need a fucking photo. I will see the dog in person. But I'd rather get a photo than, like, have the risk of the dog in person. Is every dude here... Every dude in this fight's a big dude. Holy shit. Every single one of them is a big dude. Oh my god. Fuck you! There we go. Hey, fuck you. There we go. There we go. Oh! Damn. Like, all of them were bigger than me. Damn. I didn't realize that everyone in a group could be big, could be one of the big people. Jesus. Don't yawn. Don't yawn. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ah, fuck, you failed. You yawn, you lose. It's the new challenge that everyone is trying while they play Yakuza. Did I say duck down there? No, that is a chair. That is a chair. Much more normal. Where is she? Where is she? I mean, surely if she's gonna be somewhere, it's here, right? Kana! Kana, chameleon. There you are! Kiryu-san! There you are. I found her. Newton, she's gone. If anything happened to her. If I lost her, I don't think I could go on. Kana, calm down. I'm totally messed up. Took me out for a walk and I got lost and then... Don't worry, I'll find her for you. You will? Just wait here. I'll be back soon. Thank you. My brain is saying that I've seen dog food for sale at one of the shops. Have I purchased any and is it in my item box? Because I don't remember what shop it's from. And it would make sense if this works because we've done the catnip stuff before. It would make sense. But I don't remember what shop I would have seen it in. I don't know if it's dog food or dog treats or something like that. Cause she did mention, if you open the snacks, she comes running for them and stuff like that. Probably not in recovery. She likes gambling. It's a piss mountain thing, obviously. Yeah, there's nothing there. Alright, we'll stop by the shops. We'll stop by the shops and see if we can find anything. Dan K-Tog is down here. I don't remember what we bought. I think we bought the catnip at just a Poppo in Ryukyu. Which doesn't narrow down here, because it could be a single Poppo here, and there's like a million Poppos in Kamurocho. Oh, fuck you! Trying to find a dog! You bastard! Don't make me fucking... I'll John Wick the shit out of you. Fuck you. You're gonna get so John Wicked. I have one strategy in this game and it works on so many enemies. Like, there's no street fights that you can't solve by just doing square, 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 triangle, triangle. There's just like so many street fights are solved with the exact same button combo. It's fucking hilarious. I can't believe they patched out the song. I bought the game and it had the song and then it got patched out of the fucking game. So mad. So mad. So mad. There's so many. Fuck. Yeah, nothing that's going wrong. Alright. Time to hit the Poppos and the M stores. I think they're still technically M stores sometime in this one. Sorry that I'm just leaning back, I'm just tired. Again, not because of the content, not because of the content. I am just a tired individual right now. Dog food! Dog food! Did I actually buy it? I did. Dog food! Dog food! Dog food! I knew I saw it somewhere. I knew it had been a thing that I did. See the dog food somewhere. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Sorry, everyone. Why am I drifting? I thought I was holding forward and Kiryu! This is slowly moving over to the one side as I'm walking. What the hell's going on with the stick? Though knowing I'm having another PlayStation 5 controller that's starting to fuck up, I'm already annoyed that I'm not using my painted one because the painted one is dying. Which makes me really upset because I paid a lot of fucking money to get to paint it. And also this one doesn't feel anywhere near as nice because it doesn't have that painted finish to it. Puppy dog! Oh my god, it's so adorable! Oh my god! Oh my god, it's so adorable! Although that is not a miniature dachshund. But that is not a miniature dachshund. It's not a miniature dachshund. Whimper. Thoughts on you. I think you stole someone else's pet. I think you stole someone's dog. And it's a very cute dog. I was gonna say, that's a Shiba. Dachshund. Where the Dachshund at? Where the Dachshund? Dachshund. Dachshund! Can I, like, use the dog food? I'm worried if I use the dog food. That's a fucking dog! Look at that dog! Look at it! Look at this dog! This is not a dash out. Newton wouldn't be panting so much. Kiryu, stop stealing dogs. Alright, where is a miniature dachshund? Again, I feel like I've got to use the dog food, but I'm also worried if I use it, Kiryu's just gonna eat it like a fucking monster of a person, and it's not gonna work. And then and if I need it to talk to the dogs at all, I'm gonna have to go get some more. And the description lines up with what the dog did for the food. Cars were beeping at me. Where was a car driving here? Oh, I can actually hear traffic. I think there's meant to be cars driving over there. They don't load in to actually show. Should I just use the dog food? My brain says just use the dog food. But I just don't want to fuck it up and I don't want to waste time. I have a guide open. I can read it. No, it's apparently not using that. Okay. The empty lot behind Kotobiki drugs. Okay, it's actually a decent distance from here. I would not have looked that far away for the dachshunds. Never mind. I don't think the dog food was related in any capacity. Yeah, no, we're going down here. I feel like there's been a lot of sub-stories that have taken place in like this back alley between these buildings. I feel like there's been a lot of them that have taken place here in this game. And also some main story too. And also some main story. Jeez, yeah, this is really far away. I never would have come down here. It's the other dogs. It's the other dogs that I was talking to. Hen dog's great, isn't it? You gotta understand how they feel, you know, otherwise you'll never be able to really take care of your dog. Stash, you're looking for? She have a name tag that says Newton? That's the one. Kids these days know how to take care of their dogs. They think they're the ones in charge, but the dog's really calling the shots. You know what I mean, don't you? Dogs, well, they just want to be free. Like this cute little guy here. Dog you're looking for left here a little while ago. Thanks. Take good care of your dog. And she's a miniature, not a Kinnenshin. Kiryu, you forgot the whole conversation. as a dachshund. It's also a very flat dog. Or is that meant to be a dachshund? The dog's long. The dog is long. Apparently. Apparently it is the dog. Could this be Newton? Whimper wine. It's not much of a miniature dachshund if it's this big. Newton, where have you been? That's a very big dog for a miniature dachshund. Yes! Yes! Perfect opportunity. Yes! It all comes full circle. Yeah! Yeah! Oh, we have a specific dog emote for the stream. For our stream. Hell yeah, that makes me happy. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. And that was in Yakuza 3 too that the hype train happens. Nice. Been looking all over for you. Seriously, this is a huge dog for a miniature dachshund. It's also the least detailed dog out of all of them. It just looks like a sausage, which I guess dachshund, yeah, but still. I'm glad you're safe. Yay, we found the dog. The dog's gone again! You lost the dog immediately again! Maybe there was a reason I dreamed about Newton after all. Maybe she wanted to tell you something. Yeah, such garbage. I can't even find my way home. Stop down talking yourself. I think I know what Newton was trying to tell me. You're thinking way too much. If you just have faith and wait, someone will come and rescue you. I don't know if that's the best life advice to take away from this, but sure. Kiryu-san, thank you so much. You've done so much for me as someone as worthless as me. Okay, stop, please. Don't mention it. He doesn't even tell her to stop anymore. He's just like, I can't stop. I can't get her to stop. I know I'm a little awkward, but I have to let you know how I feel. I really like you, Kiryu-san. Okay, no, seriously. I think he was trying to tell me, hey, don't feed me bananas. Okay, no, but seriously. How many of the women have we spoken to in cabaret clubs in this game where either the girl themselves or someone else mentions how horrible of a person that woman is? Seriously, what the fuck happened to the writer of this game to write the hostesses this way? Because this has become a worryingly, like, massive trend of how many of the hostesses that you're meant to bond with and get to know and care about to the point where you bone down, where either the girl themselves or all of the people who know the girl talk about how horrible they are. That has been a worryingly consistent trend. It's been like 4 or 5 of the 8 we've done so far. That's fucked up. What the fuck happened to the writer of this game? Seriously. Like, once or twice is you're trying to write a shitty character for 1 or 2 of them. This many, it's a trend, and you're trying to send a message. It's actually fucked up and worrying. It's actually worrying how many of the different hostess characters we've spoken to have been, I am trash, I am garbage, I am useless. Or other people have been said, they are trash and garbage and are useless. And if it's not anyone saying it, it's a girl openly being it and trashing a hostess club and learning, a host club and learning nothing from it. I think it's something I'd finally admit to myself. What's that? Now, whenever I get into trouble, you're always the one who has to bail me out. Good lesson to learn. Better get home and give Newton her banana. Still feeding her bananas, Thank you for helping me find Newton. I love you, Kiryu-san. Hey, there we go. Nice. We finished the hostess, and what's our level now? 69. Am I the one? Is the next one 75 or are they all 110 now? No, the next one is the 75 one. Nice. And then after that, they'll all be 110. Hey, we're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there. I feel like I should at least enter the Colosseum at some point and do some Colosseum. Both, I'm probably going to need to do some Colosseum to get some levels, but also, it would be remiss of me to do 0 Colosseum content in a Yakuza game. So, not right now. Not after we do the next hostess thing, I'm still going to do a bit more story. But at some point I will do some Colosseum stuff. I know there's not like we'll find time for it. We'll find time for it. Whenever we're like next doing sub stories here, I'll do some of it with that. I gotta talk to him girl so we can level up. Whoop! Hell yeah, it's gonna be good. We're finally gonna be able to get next level. Alright, thank you so much. I feel like I'm finally my real honest self. All that worry I felt up to now is just blown away, lol. I'm happy to be alive. Sounds cheesy to write that. Thank you so much. I love you. Goodness. Alright, okay. 2 more. Kind of, sorta, maybe 3. Actually, I do want to check one thing. I'm terrified of checking it. But I do want to check one thing. Because I handed her the wrong dogs first. Yay! Yay, it didn't fuck up. Not everything's exploding and dying. Yay! I was just worried because I gave her the wrong dog first. But it's fine. But it is fine. Again, I'm genuinely concerned about the writer of this game and how they've written the women. There is no shame. You can't use that emote. There is no shame. There is no shame. There is no shame. No. No. Do you want to see how little shame I have? Look at how little shame there is. There is no shame. There is no shame. You can't shame me. I've got no shame here. No shame on this, boner. No shame on this, boner. No. No. I do love that emote, though. I love how good it looks. I love how good it looks. I know it's a little bit, especially on, like, this window, on the Stream Elements window, I know it's a little bit hard to read the word shame, but I think you can at least make out what it is. I mean, to be fair, I'm looking at the word shame in my preview window on OBS, so it's really small and shit like that. Maybe as a full screen window, it's a little bit easier to see. But I'm still very happy with it. I love it. I love how it came out. Like, it's just like, I had a mental picture of what I wanted it to be, and it just fits it so perfectly, and I'm just like, oh, it's great. It also makes so little, like, outside of the context of this game and any future Yakuza games, people are gonna, if anyone sees that emote who doesn't know this game, it's gonna be like, why is a tick shame? Wouldn't it be a cross is shame? But no, because a tick's not a star. But I love how well that came out. I love how good it looks. It's so nice. Anyway, I am out of here. Next time we come back, it's even more women. Whoa! Hell yeah! Well, again, today's women weren't bad, right? Like, oh, my neck so badly wants to crack. Like, Rin is definitely the best hostess that we've had so far. She's not the best person so far, right? Rin is not the best person that we've spoken to as out of all of the hostesses. But in terms of characterization, depth, actual character arc and growth and shit like that, Rin's been the best written character. Like, she actually had some level of growth, she had multiple aspects to her personality. Like, she had aspects to her personality that led to positives and negatives, drawing from the same root and stuff like that. Like, she was actually a well-written character. You know, for a hostess. Like, she's definitely been the best character that we've seen so far in this game. And there's nothing wrong with Kana, it's just she's basic. Like, she doesn't have anything that's, like, horribly awful about her, like, as a person. There's nothing that's, like, horribly boring about her or anything like that. Like, she's just kind of basic. Like, she likes her snacks, she likes hanging out with her dog, she likes talking about her dog, and she's dealing with self-doubt, right? Like, it's, like, she's not as interesting as someone like Rin is, I think, but, like, she's not one of the bad ones. But it's just, again, when I compare it to the ones that I liked in the previous games, it's still just, like, a noticeable step down kind of thing. But, yeah, like, this is, like, what I experienced today was nothing on the levels of Shiori or Yui. And, oh my god, doing Shiori and Yui, like, one after the other is, okay, well, if I did Shiori and Yui on the same day, I would have put my head through my desk. But, like, there was a gap of time between doing Shiori and Yui. But it was still, like, the two girls that I did, like, I still did Shiori, came back a couple days, and did Yui before I did anything else in the game and stuff like that. And, like, yeah, Rin and Kana are nowhere near on their levels, and stuff like that. But there is 2 more. There is still a possible title there is still 2 chances for someone to take Best Girl status away from Rin. I highly doubt anyone's going to take away Best Girl status from fucking Aika. None of them are going to beat Yuki, I imagine. None of them are going to beat, I think it's Chisa from Zero, I think her name is, that I liked. Kurara, none of them are going to beat Kurara. They might beat Koyuki. Honestly, Rin probably beats Kyuki. But still. Anyway, that is next time. So until then, this is version 2, signing out.
優しく夜に抱かれ